Jacob Fatu retained his WWE United States Championship at Backlash 2025 against LA Knight, Damian Priest, and Drew McIntyre in a fatal four-way match. The Samoan werewolf has stepped up to every challenge that has been put in front of him so far. However, a 42-year-old star could soon put the brakes on Fatu's run with the title. That name is none other than Jeff Cobb. The former NJPW star made his debut at Backlash by interfering in the U.S. title match and taking out LA Knight. Jacob Fatu hesitantly took advantage of the situation and pinned the megastar after a mighty moonsault to retain his title. Jeff Cobb's arrival could see a shocking title change take place on this week's SmackDown. Considering Fatu's unfavorable response to Jeff Cobb's presence, he could call out Sikoa and Cobb to explain their actions on SmackDown. Knowing how Fatu handles himself on the microphone, the confrontation could get heated quickly, leading to a match between Fatu and Cobb for the United States Championship. If the match is made official, Solo Sikoa's involvement is inevitable. The apparent friction between Solo and Fatu could see the street champion helping his newest ally defeat Fatu. With the crowd already behind Fatu, this angle could officially turn the Samoan werewolf into a babyface. It could also mark the beginning of the long-awaited feud between Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa. And for Jeff Cobb, winning the prestigious United States title in his debut match could immediately turn him into a major player in WWE. While it is possible, this scenario is speculative at this point. Fans will have to wait and see how the fallout of Jeff Cobb's debut unfolds on SmackDown. While speaking in an interview with Bill Apter for Sportskeeda Wrestling, WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi talked about a flaw in Jacob Fatu that could affect his rise in WWE. In the world of professional wrestling, surprises, twists, and unexpected victories are often what make a storyline compelling. SmackDown, one of WWE's flagship shows, has become a battleground for some of the biggest rivalries and championship storylines in recent years. Jacob Fatu, who has made a name for himself in the world of wrestling, is the current United States champion, and his reign has been defined by power, dominance, and incredible athleticism. However, a major twist could be on the horizon that will shake up his championship run. The possibility of Fatu losing his coveted title to a 42-year-old veteran star during an upcoming episode of SmackDown. In this article, we'll explore the potential of Fatu dropping the United States Championship to this seasoned wrestler, the significance of this twist, and the impact it could have on the future of SmackDown and WWE's landscape. Could this veteran's return to the top of the card signal a shift in the WWE hierarchy? Or is this just a temporary moment in Fatu's dominant run? Jacob Fatu's rise to WWE stardom. Jacob Fatu, a member of the famous Wwe family, has garnered attention in the wrestling world for his incredible size, athleticism, and sheer dominance in the ring. Before joining WWE, Fatu had already made a name for himself in other wrestling promotions, particularly in Major League Wrestling MLW, where he was a multiple-time champion. His explosive style and powerful moves made him a standout performer, earning him comparisons to his famous cousins, Roman Reigns and the USOs. Fatu's signing with WWE brought immediate attention, and his push to the United States Championship came as no surprise to fans who had seen his potential grow over the years. Fatu quickly became a dominant force in WWE, impressing fans with his combination of brute strength and technical wrestling skills. His title reign has been marked by his ability to dispatch challengers with ease, earning respect from both the locker room and the WWE Universe. However, every champion eventually faces a challenger who could either dethrone them or elevate their legacy even further. The potential loss of the United States Championship to a 42-year-old wrestler could be a significant turning point in Fatu's career, both in terms of storyline development and his personal growth as a performer. The 42-year-old veteran, who could challenge Jacob Fatu. While WWE is known for pushing fresh talent and younger stars, it also has a history of bringing in seasoned veterans to provide depth and elevate younger talent. A 42-year-old veteran could easily fit into this dynamic. Someone with years of experience, a deep understanding of the wrestling business, and the charisma to captivate audiences. A few veteran wrestlers come to mind who could be prime candidates to challenge Jacob Fatu and potentially claim the United States Championship. While their age may be higher than the average WWE champion, their in-ring skills and storytelling abilities are still top-notch. Let's look at a couple of notable possibilities. 1. Edge, the ultimate opportunist. Edge, the Hall of Famer known as the ultimate opportunist, is no stranger to making surprise comebacks and taking on younger talent. At 42 years old, Edge is still performing at a high level, and his in-ring ability has not diminished. Edge's character has always been one of calculated moves, taking advantage of opportunities when they arise, and his return to the top of the card would be a fitting story for someone with his pedigree. A match between Edge and Jacob Fatu would be a compelling contrast in styles. Edge's experience and cunning nature would put him at a strategic advantage over Fatu's raw power and athleticism. Edge's journey from his retirement due to injury to his triumphant return has captivated fans, and putting him in a program with Fatu for the United States Championship would not only create a compelling story, but also elevate Fatu's character in defeat, should that be the outcome. Edge's veteran status and history of surprising victories would make him a formidable challenger for the United States Championship. He could potentially take the title from Fatu in a shocking twist, positioning Fatu's character for a future redemption arc or a new chapter in his story. 2. AJ Styles, a veteran at the top of his game. Another potential challenger is AJ Styles, a 42-year-old veteran who continues to deliver some of the best performances in WWE. Even after more than 20 years in the industry, AJ Styles is known for his incredible in-ring work and versatility, able to adapt to any opponent and style. His high-flying moves, combined with his technical ability, make him a dangerous opponent for anyone in WWE. A showdown between AJ Styles and Jacob Fatu would be a dream match for many wrestling fans. AJ's precision and experience would allow him to outmaneuver the brute strength of Fatu. The match could feature high spots, technical wrestling, and the potential for a well-timed victory for AJ, who has been itching for another significant championship run after his years of dominance in WWE. AJ Styles' star power and wrestling ability would make him a strong contender for the United States Championship, and his age doesn't slow him down in the slightest. A surprise win by AJ would not only shake up the title scene, but also add another layer to his legacy in WWE. The twist, Fatu's vulnerability, and the inevitable loss. WWE storytelling is built on the idea of building up a dominant champion and then finding the perfect challenger who can finally topple them. Jacob Fatu, as dominant as he is, has shown moments of vulnerability throughout his run. Whether it's his confidence causing him to underestimate opponents, or his over-reliance on his strength, Fatu's character has not been completely invincible. A 42-year-old veteran, with years of experience, could capitalize on Fatu's weaknesses and defeat him in a well-executed match. It wouldn't be a fluke or a lucky win, but a carefully crafted storyline that showcases the intelligence, strategy, and wrestling prowess of the challenger. In doing so, Fatu's loss could be framed as a pivotal moment in his character development. A moment of reckoning where Fatu realizes he can't rely on sheer force alone and must adapt to become a more well-rounded champion in the future.